I like that. I got the curly hair going today too. I'm really excited to be here. What's up, Key? 605. That's
605.
That's criminal.
It
Speaking
is.
of criminal,
Which one?
Pyra Mythra. No. I think it's Shulk. I think Shulk is one of those characters where you're not getting a lot of matchup experience with, and it's just a very solid character.
No, for sure. I mean, it's one of those characters that people really write off easily because
Yeah.
like, there's like less representation. But oh, come on, Home is still playing and he's still doing super well in Japan. But Pyra Mythra, I think everyone is no stranger to this character. One of the most like dominant characters everyone's been picking up. But in the recency, a little bit of fall off. I think I think Spark will dropping that character. But right now I'm really just excited to see Nicko show because it's been forever.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm really excited as well. It's interesting, Nicko immediately going to Smash Art there indicates that he's comfortable edge guarding. We saw him versus Rafi the Bowser player.
Yeah.
He's really good at getting those up B flow charts where it's like you go low, I up B you go high, I get a forwarder off. And it's really important in a matchup like Pyra Mythra where the recovery is definitely lacking.
And I like that usage with the up throw, not really a rare throw you see, but look at that reverse. It's
Exactly.
It is so free.
It is literally the flowchart of flowcharts. That was the original flowchart when a lot of players were playing Shulk. They realized, hey, I can up B low recoveries, forward the high ones. I'm not struggling on the edge guards. Nicko, without a jump, Monado is going to go for the reversal, sending Dragneel off stage. Of course, Dragneel being the other featured player tonight. Just a big shout out to Dragneel for coming out. But
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Nicko's going to make it hard.
No, I mean that's the benefit. Like the best part about SoCal is that we have so many hard hitters. We have so many amazing players here. But look at that shield art just bailing him out. Great Harry, but unable to follow it up. That speed art affecting the weight a little bit differently. But Dragneel trying to close the stock out. The down tilt is going to be whipped. The up throw, I like it. And now the smash pressure is on.
It's just so difficult to land against Nicko when he's feeling consistent. I mean, that up throw sent at a pretty low height, so he can really cover the landing options very well, especially with that smash Monado, that up B or the up tilt will be very good at that. Dragneel charging a forward smash though, catching Nicko on a whiff here. Switches to the Pyra, looking to find a kill. 169, yeah, that's definitely it. Maybe not stellar DI from Nicko, but it's definitely going to be enough for Dragneel.
I mean, I also like how Dragneel last time went off stage and this time knew that if I just get reversal, I might die here, so I have to just keep the advantage going. But instant switch to shield art, one of Shulk's best things. But also what I've been liking is that a lot of people will go against Shulk. They've been optimizing your combos against shield, but speaking of that, Dragneel just gets a stock taken just like that.
Yeah, I think that Smash Monado is one of those things where it's like you're when you play Ultimate and you get to certain percentages, you're like, okay, I know what moves to expect from a certain character, but the thing about Shulk is you need to expect all moves at all percents.
Yeah.
Because of the difference of Monado, it changes everything. Everything will combo with Buster Art, everything will kill with Smash Art. You just have to think so much more in a matchup like this, where Pyra Mythra can struggle, I think, with the range sometimes.
I mean, it's like that fear where it's just like, oh, wow, what a beefy just dash attack.
That was a massive dash attack for Dragneel. Bring him back to the last stock here, but you were saying...
I mean, it's just like... I mean, the thing is, like, with like Pyra and Mythra, it's like two characters you have to focus on, but Shulk with the dial, it just affects so many different things. Like, all of a sudden, with just, like, speed, they affect the neutral so much, and Smash, it just plays so scared. And Shield is just so difficult, and that's what's like, so strong about it, but that's also what makes Shulk so difficult to play. But Dragnel's just been doing an amazing part. I love that patience from both these players, knowing that they respect these options, and there it comes, switching to the speed art once more, makes it back.
That was a really great side B there to knock a Dragneel off, and he's willing to go for those riskier recoveries. Goes for the uppy frame trap, but it doesn't pop up now with the Smash Monado. Yeah, he just waited. And the thing about that is, like, when the Monado gets pulled up, you have to think so much. You're like, what Monado is he going to go into? If he goes for shield, he can reversal me off of me landing a hit that doesn't knock far enough. That Smash will kill him. So Dragneel there getting a little bit antsy on the landing option, and Nicko's going to be all over that. I think if Nicko can consistently punish the offstage for Dragneel and the landing, it's going to be very, very good for
for sure. Nicko. I think one of the amazing things that kind of like a callback, but remember when Nicko was going against Leon, mid up B Bowser? Switch to shield art, switch to smash, got the kill. That's what you got to be careful of, and thankfully, not too many moves that Shulk can fall out of, but it's still just a really difficult matchup, and Nicko has just been performing phenomenally against this character.
Yeah, and I think it's one of those things where, like, when you're a veteran of the game that's been playing since Smash 4, you're going to be able to learn these matchups a lot faster, and you kind of hold that matchup inexperience advantage because you're playing a character that has fallen from grace in the meta. A lot of times people have dropped, I mean, everyone's dropped the character. There are a couple people that are holding out, but Nicko is the only Shulk in SoCal to be seen.
I mean, were there any Shulks beforehand?
I don't think so. I think it was just Nicko.
Yeah, and then ever since he left, then we're like, no Shulks. Oh my god,
73% goes for the forward. jump? Is he going to be able to
No,
make it back?
not
No, he
enough.
doesn't. Wow, what a stock trade from Dragneel going for that side B. Unable to snap to the ledge, but it was able to send Nicko into a wall tech situation because of the Smash Monado. The Smash Monado increased the knockback, sent into a stage spike, and Dragneel now on the aggression.
It works out definitely, but I love that fast fall after, but the instant up B out of shield into 27%. Hit the Buster Arc is out, but great Tomahawk come in there, and then down tilt. Last time Dragneel applied the pressure going forward, so this time Nicko holds back a little bit, but it works in the favor of Dragneel. Stuck in this, trapping Nicko into this corner, and look at this walling out with these aerials. Careful with the side special, and this time intelligently he rolls away, knowing it's not going to work the last time.
Yeah, there's no, Dragneel can't really throw out a move there once the side B is out, so Nicko's really willing to go for that. And
no,
Dragneel,
he would have been fine. He would have been fine.
He could have just went back, and Dragneel going for 2 stock trades here, relying on that last stock situation for Nicko. Nicko has the Monados back from the shield drop, and I think Dragneel needs to get really, really used to the tempo changes in the matchup with the Monados.
I mean, I think, thankfully, it's a little bit linear with the tempo change, because Nicko has kind of done essentially the same thing with the speed art, but let's be honest, it's coming, but it's still so good. Like,
yeah, exactly. And I think you're seeing here the defensive game, too, with Monado arts is making it very difficult for Dragneel to go for those very consistent Pyra combos, and it's kind of difficult to judge when to switch to Pyra. What was that mix-up? Able to make it back with the air dodge onto stage, has the landing coverage now, going for the nair there, forward tilt, and the jab in the corner for Dragneel, probably going to switch to Pyra, goes for the snipe. No, he's holding the Mythra, I like the option.
Oh, no punish on the regrab, but there we go, on the shield art. Doing the best as they can, trying to get it out of the situation. Here comes Smasher. Is the robbery happen? Is the robbery happening?
Is that it? 57%?
No way. No way. No.
Good TI from Dragneel, but I'm not sure if he has a double jump. No, he does not. Nicko
Smash
with
art
another
just
one.
ran out.
Gets
Good,
the
he's
low
got
forwarder.
it. That's it.
it.
Wow. Phenomenal play.
It's just so clinical once Dragneel gets sent off stage versus Nicko. Nicko's really consistent at finding those options.
Oh, yeah.
It's very flowcharty, and having a flowchart edgeguard in this game is so crucial. If you can have that option where it's like they have to respect you off stage because you're so consistent, it makes the matchup so much easier.
I mean, it's just watching this is like a thing of beauty, honestly, because like you know what's gonna happen, but they have to do it in such perfection. Because remember, last time Nicko didn't do it right, and he lost, and they stock traded consistently. But it was just the fact that Nicko was able to come up on top consistently, and we're actually seeing forcefully the Palu has to come out.
Looking for the Palu now. Dragneel was saying that earlier on in the bracket he wasn't really pulling out the Palutena, but the Nicko Shulk is going to take into effect here. I know Nicko definitely has experience in both of these matchups, so it's going to be interesting to see how Dragneel tries to make this reverse 3-0. It takes a lot to reverse 3-0 a character like Shulk. I mean, there's so much difference that Nicko can make. Yeah, exactly.
The whole world is just against you. I mean, I'm not too surprised that Shulk wins that match, wins the matchup against Pyra Mythra. I mean, it is the superior, like, Xenoblade game.
Yeah.
Let's be real about it. All people who like Xenoblade 2, it's okay. It's okay to be wrong. But speaking of that looked wrong. That did not look right.
Dragneel switched to Palutena with the sense of like, okay, maybe I'll have a little bit better time getting back to the stage. But Nicko does not he doesn't care what character you're playing. He's going to get those.
I mean, he used jab. He doesn't care how good a move is.
He doesn't matter. He doesn't matter. Yeah, goes for the ledge trump back there. Now with the jump art from Nicko, switching to that Buster. At the higher percents, you're looking fine with the Buster. You're willing to take trades for that percent. It's 67% off of a 3-piece combo. Nicko now looking to close it out with that smash art.
Wow. That frame data is like illegal, but Nicko is just doing so well. Up B out of shield. Look at this coverage. It's so good to have an up B, especially against Palu, because they can be able to cross up with that nair to try to make it as safe as possible. But it doesn't matter if you can just execute both of them. And speaking of execute, he just doesn't, just like that.
Yeah, cuts, executes. That's the guillotine right there, cutting Dragneel's landing off right with that back air. And that back air, I mean, smash Monado or not, you're going to be dying to that back air very consistently. One of the stronger moves in Ultimate. And you're just showing Nicko put on an exhibition, gets the nair on the platform tech chase, run off forward with the smash Monado change, using the momentum of the speed art. Pyra players use the Mythra momentum, and Nicko said, I did that first with the speed Monado art, taking it, Nicko, with an amazing closing stock there.
Crazy. He looked away for a second.
Dude, I know, I was like, oh, he got a nair, it's probably fine, and immediately uses the momentum to switch to the smash Monado. You lose no drift, gets the forward air, it's over. It's over. That's the set. And you know what's funny? I was talking